enough, great value for money. The inclusions were brilliant. And we got to see a couple of things that we would never have seen if we went by ourselves. So it's a little question of taking 5 minutes to add the cherry on top of the cupcake, essentially. So there's the sales job done for you. Now it's just that little snippet of marketing to say, hey, not only should you book this promotion with this company, I'm the one you should book it through because I know this company, I know the destination, I know the touring style, I know everything there is to know. There is complications. This is the person you should book it through. So whether you want to do that or add that is entirely up to you. We just want to make it as easy as we possibly can for you to, add that little bit of value on top if you want. So that's that. That's the process of creating, sending a template. That's the process of editing as well. I will come back to the blank canvas now and just build a little test mail so you can see what that looks like in terms of the actual widgets and bits and bobs, because it's fairly finicky. This here button here is the blank canvas button, and that button is the answer to the question, what if I want to do something else? What if I want to create a mail that isn't in the library? What if I want to do my own newsletter style, or I have my own selection of deals that I want to send out? That's where you go for this. So you're creating a name for the mail test. You can put the subject and pre-header in before you create the mail. In the old portal, this is a settings that came afterwards, but so many people forgot to add these that we were starting to get emails with, as a subject line. And I thought to myself, no, we need to bring this forward in the process because people can't afford to forget that the subject line is the thing that's going to make somebody open the mail. That and the fact that they know who it's from and they trust who it's from. But that, of course, is down to you and putting in a quality database. So let me just do this very quick test build. So what I actually wanted to show you was, where are we? One of our Hello Worlds occasionally like to do their own mail campaigns. They do their own tours, a lot of them, and they obviously like to promote them. And this is one which I would say is fairly typical of most of the mails that I get from agents when they do it themselves. Okay, I need to promote this tour. I've got 8 spots left. I'm just going to jam in the picture with all the information on it, which Hello World's done for me. Fabulous. And then I'm going to write a quick thing saying, oh, you've got to come on this tour. And then I'm going to hit send. And while I have to commend the agent in question for doing this, if any of my people put this mail out, I would have them hung in public. So I went back to Lake Haven and I said to them, look, guys, let's us give you an example of how we would do this. And so actually, it might be a different tour. It might be. Oh, sorry. So here's another example. Same agency. Join me on this lifetime experience. And I'll go back and say, why? Why would they join you on this lifetime experience? You have to make them want to go to Antarctica before you tell them about the deal to go to Antarctica and come and join me in Antarctica. So there's so many different things you need to consider when it comes to email marketing. One of them, of course, is that if you put lots and lots of put lots and lots of text onto an image, and then that person reads that image on their cell phone, the image will get squashed down and chances are they won't be able to read the text. So many things that we do a little bit differently, including the layout of the mail. So here is an example of, that one of those tours that they put together. They sent the content to us. We said, look, this is how we're going to lay it out for you. We're going to start the tour with, or we're going to start the mail with a nice, relevant, big, inspirational image. And if it gets a little bit of information across in it, then fantastic. This is a ladies only experience, so we want to do it. We're going to have a little paragraph or two of human copy, which explains what it is about Vietnam and Cambodia that we think is so special and why we are taking a tour to Vietnam and Cambodia. And that's really important. If you were sitting down with a client over a desk or over a coffee and you were telling them about this new tour you're putting together, a human conversation would explain, why are we putting this tour together? What is it that's so special about Vietnam? That's what made you put the tour together in the first place. You need to explain that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to have a few of